Okay, friends, it is 2-8 Thursday of week 23. I'm going to read all the questions for you and then you'll complete the work. Okay, number 1 says, what digit is in the 10,000s place? Number 3, which symbol correctly goes between the models to make a true statement? Number 4, the MWES cafeteria and gym can hold 2,000 people. Students have sold 806 tickets to graduation. How many tickets are still available? All right, so let's get started with number 1. Hopefully we're having a really good time with the sub and showing pride throughout the day. I'm checking in with Miss Wilson, so I want to make sure that we're getting good reports. Okay, what digit is in the 10,000s place? So we watched a video about this yesterday. So hopefully we all got it, that in the 10,000s place is the 8. Okay, number 2, I'm going to let you figure out. Hopefully you just automatically know it. If not, then use some sort of strategy to figure it out. Okay. Number 3. Which symbol correctly goes between the models to make the statement true? So this is a less than, greater than, or equal to symbol that we're talking about here. So the first thing I do when I see models is I am doing what? I am writing down the fraction that is shaded, or if it says not shaded. But the first thing we do is we write down what we see. All right, so in this fraction, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shaded out of 5, 6, 7, 8. Here I see 1, 2, 3 shaded out of a total of 4. So I'm going through my checklist. In my brain I'm thinking, okay, common numerator, no. Common denominator, no. Relationship between 4 and 8. Why, yes, there is. 4 times what gives me 8? 4 times 2. So I'm going to give you a minute. If you didn't see that relationship, then go ahead and figure that out now. And you can pause the video if you need more time. But this means that I'm going to split each of these pieces into 2 equal pieces. And I'm going to rewrite a new fraction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7, 8. So now I'm really comparing 5/8 and 6/8. So my pieces are the same size. So would I rather have 5 pieces or would I rather have 6 pieces? Since they're all the same size, it's how many am I getting? And we'd rather have 6/8, which is equal to 3/4. 6/8 is 3/4. So 5/8, and we read this like a book, 5/8 is less than or smaller than 6/8. And that would be my answer for number 3. Okay, number 4, UPSC. I'll get you started and leave the solving part to you. All right. It says, the first sentence says, the MWES cafeteria and gym can hold 2,000 people. Students have sold 806 tickets to graduation. How many tickets are still available? All right, so we start off with the first sentence. The MWES cafeteria and gym can hold 2,000 people. So we'll say can hold 2,000. And it's not like holding them in your hands. It means how many people will fit. Okay, that's another way to say how many the gym and cafeteria can fit 2,000 people. Okay, we have sold 806 tickets to graduation. How many tickets are still available? Okay, and what does that mean? How many tickets available? So anytime I'm doing any sort of reading, math, science, social studies, I have to figure out, what is the question asking me? How many tickets are available? So think about, what does that mean? What's another way to say that? How many tickets are left? How many tickets have not been sold? Those are all ways to kind of say the same thing of how many tickets are available. So I want to know how many have not been sold yet, how many are left. So if I make like a little diagram here, here are my 2,000 tickets. So far, we've kind of chopped off this. These are my 806 that have been sold. So that means this is what is left that can still be sold. So then, oh, I am so sorry. I didn't realize you couldn't see that. Okay, so go over it again. So my whole thing is 2,000 tickets. Okay, I have all of this is 2,000. So far, I've gotten to here. I've sold 806. So I need to know, what is this chunk that will get me to 2,000? So here's what's sold. How many more do I need to get up to 2,000? Okay, so I'm thinking about, how can I figure that out? Make sure when you're doing your work that if we're doing subtraction, we're circling where the bigger digit is and saying the poem in our head. More on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door to borrow 10 more. Numbers the same, zeros the game. Okay, so make sure, because this is going to be a lot of subtracting in this one. So make sure that you are being very careful as you go across all those zeros. Okay, have a great rest of your day. Okay, and I'll see you hopefully next Friday. But let's continue to have a great day and learning lots with the sub. Please put this in your math folder so you know where it is tomorrow. We'll turn it in tomorrow.